real wealth is in the people that's around you. The knowledge, man, not necessarily the money. The money is just a tool.
We talked about inflation. One of the things we know about inflation is it grows on average 2.15%, right? So if you're buying companies with dividends, it's not going to be on the thing. If you're buying a company with dividends, one of the things I like to look for is companies that pay a dividend of at least 2.5 or more. Why? Because the dividends help that company now beat inflation. Y'all with me? Make sense? So I like to look for companies, if they pay dividends, I want the dividend to be 2.5% or more. Why? Because the dividend now helps the company continuously beat inflation. Also with dividend paying companies, how many of y'all remember getting a butt whooping when you was young? A butt whooping. I don't want to say that because we got a kid right there. A tail whooping, a spanking, right? So let me tell you about dividends, right? So if a company doesn't pay dividends, oftentimes that company will fall harder than a company that does pay dividends. The dividends are the equivalent to you when you know you're about to get a butt whooping, putting an extra pair of pants on. Like, oh, I know I'm going to get, man, let me go put these shorts on right quick, man. And then she hits you below the knee. You're like, damn, man. Or she hits you in the neck. Oh, what you doing? That's what the dividends do. So companies that pay dividends don't take as big a hits as companies that do because the dividends act as a safeguard. Am I making sense? Cool. I just wanted to put that out there. Again, some stuff just comes to my head when I see it. And the screen is to keep me on deck, y'all. And it kind of look cute. Jamila, you're a beast for this. Shout out to Jamila. Cause I'm going to tell you, I'm real hard to work with because I give my team ideas and I don't stop, so they got to just put it together. I be like, get it done. And they be like, Trap, what? Don't even worry about it. Here, that's what I got. Like, that's perfect. I do it with Donnie, I do it with Jamila, do it with Johanna. I know I ain't the easiest person because I take action. And I put people around me who I know are action takers and not complainers. Trap, you didn't tell me this. You proactive with everything. You need people around you that's proactive. If you on a verge of you building wealth, you don't need people questioning why you doing what you're doing. You either gonna get on the train or I'm gonna leave you. It's simple. And I'll tell you about it later. Money make you walk different. So you walk in and like, he ain't smart. He ain't complaining about why, because I'm investing. Sorry for you. Your loss, not mine. You better get with Trap. That Trap house jumping. My Power X is ready. That thing is be ready. Thing is ready. Come on, look. Donnie. Okay, I got to check. All right, bet. This is what you get in the bank with savings, y'all. That's ugly. We ain't got to go through it. It's just a shock. Damn, what that is. That's all it is. I just need you to see it, understand it, and realize that you deserve better. See it, understand it, and know that your money deserves better. How you feeling, King? That's what I like. Just got to make sure we good. Queen, how you feeling? I like that. She like real good. Trap, keep talking that talk, man. That's right. Cash looks ugly. This is what your money is doing. Look at it. 1995, 2001. See that big spike at the end? That was them 9 trillion. That was them 9 trillion. That made them 126 billion. That look ugly. Bonds. So what are bonds? Bonds are debt. Right? So how many know what bonds is? How they, All right. So I'm going to give you an example right quick. So I want to teach you. So when you hear these type of things, you don't get lost, right? Let's say I wanted to build a university. Hold up. I'm going to build a university. It's one of my goals, y'all. One of my goals. Trappin University will be a real physical building one day. All right. So what happens is, let's say we building it, right? And I'm like, I don't got enough money right now. So what I'll do is I'll create bonds, right? So a bond is a debt. Let's say, and I'm just making it real quick. Let's say each bond costs $10,000, and I'm paying 10% rate of return on each bond. So that means every year off that 10%, I'll give you $1,000 for every bond that you bought. I'm making sense? Y'all with me? So let's say you bought 5 bonds. That's $50,000 that you gave me. I gave you a note. Here's 5 notes. Each note you paid $10,000 for. Every year I'm going to put a term on it. Each note matures in 3 years. Y'all with me? Y'all walking with me?
What's good, trappers? Welcome in. So what I want to do right now is introduce you to Trappers Anonymous. Trappers Anonymous is a dope community that we have of all like-minded investors. It's for those who are looking for a little more engagement, who want to get questions answered, who want to engage with me, the Trapper. This is my intermediate family, right? I really rock with the Trappers in this community real hard because Monday we have a day called Monday Madness. Tuesday we have Ticker Symbol Tuesday. Wednesday, Wild Out Wednesdays. Thursday, ETF Thursday. Drip Fridays, and Say Something Sundays. It also comes with a weekly class every Sunday, and we do a live book club. So do me a favor, click that link below and join Trappers Anonymous. We're giving it to you for the first 7 days for $1, $1 only. And everything after that is $37 a month, only for the next 30 days. Because if you don't get it now, the price is going up to $47 because we just add value. We want to just add as much value as we can to make you a better trapper, to help you build wealth one share at a time and turn your last name into an asset. Trap with me. Now go kick the link and get out of here.
All right, each note matures in 3 years. So every year you'll get 10% of that 10,000. The first year I'll give you 1,000. The second year I'll give you 1,000. The third year I'll give you 1,000 and your 10,000 back. That's a bond. Simple, not hard. Was that hard? I'll repeat it again. Bonds are debt issued in the form of a note. Right? Everybody with me? Cool. Hypothetically, let's say I am issuing bonds. I'm giving you a 10% bond at $10,000 a piece. The bond price is going to depend on how much money I need. So you bought 5 bonds from me. At $10,000 a piece, you gave me $50,000. We with that? I say, okay, in 3 years, the bond matures. So every year, I give you $1,000 on each bond that you bought. So every year, I'm giving you $5,000. The last year, I give you that plus your $50,000 back. That's how bonds work. When stocks get too risky, investors go to bonds. I just showed y'all something? Go. Cool. Now, the hard part is finding a bond that pays 10%. She's like 2%. 3%, and you got to get junk bonds, which are high risky. They will pay you 5%. Just right quick, there's corporate bonds and there are government bonds. Corporate bonds are a little more risky because the actual company can go out of business and you lose out. Government bonds are mostly used for infrastructure, building bridges, building highways, things like that. They typically pay about 1%, 2%, right? Because that's for show money. So I use the 10% because it's easy mathematics. It's normally anywhere between 1% and 5%. So what happens is when stocks become too risky, when the market is going crazy and they can't get an idea of what's going on, they'll run the bonds. Now here's the dope part. When everyone runs to bonds, bond yields go down. Why? Because this is a safe haven, but I want this to be a safe haven while you over here. Supply and demand. Stocks become risky, you come to bonds, bond yields go down. Why? Because everybody won't be safe. Stocks go up, bond yields go up. Why? Because the supply isn't there no more. Remember, supply and demand is the name of this game. That makes sense to everybody? We trapping? We trapping, King? I saw you on Instagram like, Trap, you coming, boy? We out here, Trap. I love that energy, y'all. Y'all can tell I'm an energy kind of person. I'll be with that stuff. Oh, what's up, King? Ooh, I got to look and remember you in here, boy. I ain't going to lie. All right, next. I always say these 4 things. I want y'all to do this, yo. Like, check this out. Poor people seek survival. Middle class people seek comfort. Rich people seek luxury. Wealthy people seek freedom. Say it again. No problem. Poor people seek survival. Why? Because every day we trying to get it. Every day we in that mode, we trying to get it. We trying to make it happen. We surviving. How many of y'all been in survival mode? Yo, survival mode bring a different kind of animal out you. Right? Middle class. I mean, you a little bit above paycheck to paycheck. It's okay, we all been there, man. This is a no judgment zone here, yo. I've been homeless before. I'm pretty sure, it don't get too much. You know what I'm saying? The middle class will seek comfort. Why? Because they're doing a little bit better than the poor. So they got an extra check or two saved so they can, be a little comfortable. Rich people, they seek luxury. Why? That's how I show you I'm rich. I show you I'm rich because I got the luxury stuff. And you're like, yeah, I'm doing better than you. Wealthy people seek freedom from generation to generation.